Alright, medyo nakakaiba ang vlog na to or video. Actually, I realized first and foremost before I start, I'm not like into vlogging per se. Like, I don't know how to conceptualize a vlog in my mind. So I will try in the future to do more like travel style, a day in the life of kind of vlogs. But I will do so far what I'm strong with or what I feel like a lot of you appreciate, I think, no? Which are movie reviews. I'm in Davao right now for a vacation with the family, and I'm going to do a review of a film I saw before we left for Davao, which is entitled Night Swim. A lot of people had like negative thoughts about, and still I decided to see it, just experience it pa rin and give you guys an idea of what it still is like. So let's dive into that review, and no pun intended with that word, dive in. As a horror film, this is a supernatural horror kind of movie. And there was another like swimming pool related movie I saw like a year or so. I saw it on a streaming platform, I think, or I downloaded it. Basta yun. I saw a swimming related where two girls trapped in a public pool, and there was a thriller kind of thing, and they were suffocating because of the chlorine and whatnot. It was really interesting. This has a more supernatural take on it. Like there is a supernatural element pulling the people down and whatnot. And I'll talk more about the story in a bit, but the setup, the first few minutes of this film is actually very interesting. Actually, even the horror elements underwater, the cinematography, the camera movements, the darkness, and all of these things are pretty okay. I mean, it's thrilling, it's got that momentum building, and the suspense really is building up to something that might scare you. Everything that is scary and nice about this film happens in the first 15-20 minutes or so. Everything else from there kind of goes downhill. It is very westernized in terms of the story. How they have the ability to westernize The Ring and The Grudge and make it not that palatable anymore or not as scary as it originally was is actually amazing in a negative way. This one I think is from a short film. I don't know what country, I don't know where. It feels like it was westernized, and it doesn't feel all that exciting as a story because it's just weird. Supernatural elements in a pool that the family goes through. I mean, yeah, they have like healing elements that they were playing with, like supernatural healing elements from water. It makes sense. It makes sense if you think about it. But they're looking into the more demonic side of it. So it was kind of weird, to be honest, with how they were playing around with it. The acting didn't help as well. I mean, we got the guy from Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's gonna be in the new Thunderbolts film as well. Basta that guy, a flash a picture. The acting wasn't helpful, the setup wasn't helpful, the story just went downhill from the beginning. Everything again was so exciting in the first parts. And yes, some of the horror elements was exciting, like the Marco Polo scene was nice.
Marco.
But as a whole, this is a film that doesn't nearly touch the level of success that any horror film that we would watch nowadays would give us. I do kind of agree with what people are saying that this isn't a worthwhile horror film, but there are parts that salvaged it. Ending was a bit weird. You had the family staying and so that it doesn't repeat and whatnot, but yeah, it's just weird if you think of it and look at it as a whole. I give this film a score of 4 out of 10. I don't necessarily recommend it unless you've run out of other films to watch. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to make every day into an adventure. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch me on the next one. God bless, guys, and peace.